Hola, hoy vamos a discutir el verbo tener. Verb tener means to have. The learning goal, you will learn how to form or how to conjugate the verb tener. Then you're going to use it to say two things. Number one, what people have, also known as possession. So you use it to indicate possession such as I have a bike, I have a book, she has a car. But you also are going to use it for a second purpose, which is what people have to do. The big or very important concept, do you remember? Conjugating is changing the forms of a verb to match who is doing the action. Example, the verb tener is conjugated as I have, you have, he, she, or it has, we have, they have. You do that in English all the time. Let's look at the conjugations of tener in Spanish. Tener, again, to have. Notice that, again, this is tener in its infinitive form. So we have yo tengo, which means I have. Tú tienes, which is you have on the informal, when you're talking to somebody informally. Él tiene, ella tiene, usted tiene. Él tiene would be he has. Ella tiene would be she has. Usted tiene would be you have if you're addressing somebody that you need to treat formally. Nosotros tenemos, we have. Vosotros tenéis, that is, you people have. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes tienen. Ellos and ellas, remember that would be they have, but of course this is masculine and feminine. And then ustedes tienen also means you people have. And that is the one that we are going to use the most. Remember that the one for vosotros is only used in Spain. Let's look at some examples. Tenemos clase el lunes. That means we have class on Monday. Again, do remember that the conjugation implies that it's we. So in Español, yes, we could say nosotros tenemos, but we don't have to, because tenemos implies that it is we that have class on Monday. So, ¿tienes una bicicleta? Do you have a bike? So again, do you is for tienes and have a bike for una bicicleta. Now, tener que plus infinitive. This is the way that we are going to use tener to indicate when someone has to do something. So in this case, again, tener, by itself, a conjugation of tener would be to indicate that you have something. But if you use que an infinitive, it doesn't just mean possession. It means that you have to do something, that I have to do something, that he or she has to do something, that we have to do something. Notice that the conjugation of tener needs to be followed by que and an infinitive. And if you forgot what an infinitive is, remember that those are the verbs that have endings in AR, ER, and IR. Let's look at some examples. Tengo que estudiar. That means I have to study. Miguel tiene que leer un libro. Miguel has to read a book. And that is all that we have right now. Please see if you can come up with your own examples. Use the left-hand side so you can write an example. It would be great if you can either ask a question about something that you don't understand, but I would dare you to try to say that you have something and then that you have to do something. Okay? Hasta luego. Adiós.